Was it serious? Was it more of a precautionary measure that you guys held him out? What have you been told?
I really haven't been told anything. I don't believe it's serious. I would say it sways more on precautionary, but I'm, just giving my opinion without any information from our doctors. I thought he played okay. It was clear that something was going on. Despite that, I thought he was okay on the floor, and I just, got him out and then was informed that he will not be coming back. I think that we'll be in a position to make some comment, I believe, tonight. I'm not able to do that now.
Had he said anything to you before the game?
I was told that his back was sore before the game, and that they had manipulated it just to be for me, just to be aware of it, so I wasn't surprised. And when the game started, I was particularly paying attention to him, and it didn't feel right. It didn't look entirely right, and we decided to get him out after making that judgment.
Greg, what's going through your head when Terrence Ross pulls up from 40 feet after a nice defensive?
Yeah, it was. I mean, sometimes that's the hoop god. Maybe it isn't your night some nights, and to the guys' credit, we found a way to win. And we did it. Normally, when you're looking at those types of games, you're coming in, you're like, geez, you got 20 whatever turnovers, and we didn't. I think their ability to make threes, our inability to get to the line, those types of things, I feel like, what's most on my mind. I look forward to seeing their threes. That's a big number of threes to make.
You chose to finish with TJ at the points. I know Markel had the 5 personal fouls, but was there anything else that played into that for you?
Was there any what, D?
Anything else that played into that decision?
TJ's, experience. Yeah, TJ's experience. And, you get to a stage with about, going into the fourth, like, how are you going to sub that? Like, how are you going to play that out? And so immediately, I probably shrunk it down to that type of rotation that you saw, and tried to manipulate it where you can give Joe a rest and JJ a rest, but then end back with that group, and Markel was a part of that. And then TJ coming back in, that was part of my plan for that reason.
Explain the JJ Redick shot. Was that a play drawn up for JJ to get open for a 3 there?
I mean, we live out of a look. You guys that sort of see us play a lot, there's probably, 4 to 6 things we do out of a set. And we when it gets down to crunch time and it's time to, try to get a bucket and time to execute, we live in a world, and we have for a while, and it came out of that. I mean, J.J. Redick was our bell ringer tonight. I thought Joel was exceptional as well, but we needed every bit of J.J. Redick tonight to find a way to get out of this building with a win.
There was a moment, Coach, in the second quarter. I think Joel had just hit his 20. He was at 21 points, and I looked over. You kind of had this smirk on your face. It was almost looked like, there he is going again. What was going through your mind?
I think I remember the play you're talking about. When Ben goes out, you realize then that you're going to need some help from someplace else. And the first place you go, in my mind, is Joel. Like, we're going to need maybe more minutes, more. I'm going to have to get him the ball more. We knew JJ was going to have to come in and take up some of that slack. And when you see Joel just that confident and playing with that type of spirit, you get excited. I think one of the things that has stood out for us as coaches, when you drill down and you actually like watch the game and can look at it and rewind it and like study it and so on, we're blown away at how good he has been defensively, especially in regards to not taking plays off. It's hard to do that when you're a high minute guy, a big volume guy, minute volume guy. He plays. He really competes. And that play that you're talking about, as I remember it, those types of things come to my mind.
Assuming if Ben can't go on Tuesday, I guess Markel gets to start JJ at the field.
Probably. It's a bit premature, but on first glance, probably. And we have off tomorrow. That would be a fine. We have off tomorrow, and we're back at 11 o'clock on Monday. And it's an appropriate day for us to have off. We got a big stuff coming up, as we all know. And we'll learn more about Ben, I think, after treatment tonight and see how he responds in the morning.
Did he get an MRI?
I do not know. I don't believe so, but I don't know that for sure.
Wasn't it his back that was bothering him right before he went to Boston? That he was out of practice that one day?
It was his neck. Yeah, it was his neck. Yeah.
What makes that action with JJ and Joel so effective? It seems like JJ knows that when they play over top of the screen, he's got that counter set up, and they just seem to have a lot of natural chemistry running.
Yeah. When you can find like player that gets that much attention, so most of that action we're talking about is done with our three best players by design. And we play different looks out of that. We stack up the second side of the floor and get sneaky stuff from time to time on that other side of the floor that's got two shooters on it with normally Cov and Dario. But I think that the attention that JJ gets and the overplaying and people trying to grab and you're in the bonus, it equals free. JJ drew fouls and got some cheap free throws just because of that similar type of attention. And you have a tendency to overplay stuff, and the whole court's empty. So you can come get it, you can go back door out of it, you can be used in a pick and roll. Space and attention equals some of those open looks.
Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.